Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, we're talking about 23andMe, and if you've used 23andMe, you may want to double check to see if your data has been compromised. 23andMe confirmed that millions of users' data has been compromised and is up for sale from someone who scraped their website. If you are curious about this one and wanted to learn more, I'll drop a link in the description below to a very helpful website and feel free to check it out. A strong password seemed to not have mattered in this case. Next up, we're quickly talking about Windows 12, not Windows 11, Windows 12. And there was a rumor going around that Windows 12 was going to be a subscription service. And where there's smoke, there's sometimes fire. But it appears that in this case, it was just all smoke. Microsoft has apparently confirmed that Windows 12 will not be a subscription service. Now, moving forward, I will be paying attention to this one. I mean, things change, and the industry is kind of shifting towards as a service with perpetual charging. So we'll see what happens here. Fortunately, there is Linux, but the majority of PC users are on Windows. Next up, I've got another quick one, and this one's a fun thing if you like to build your own stuff. It's called CinePi V2. It's an open source cinema camera using the Raspberry Pi. So if you like to build things, all the instructions are on this GitHub. I'll drop a link to it in the description below. Moving on, and we're talking about XeNTaX. And for those who may not be aware, XeNTaX is a reverse engineering forum. And it appears that XeNTaX may be shutting down shortly. So XeNTaX hasn't found a suitable buyer just yet, and it's set to go offline indefinitely at the end of the year. However, the door is not closed just yet. If people have good ideas and a way to possibly help this out and keep it going, you can absolutely share them with the XeNTaX community. Moving on, and we're talking about some Android gaming, and Silent Hill Ascension has appeared on the Google Play Store for pre-registration. The game is releasing on October 31st, and it's rated R. I'll drop a link to the Google Play Store link in the description below, and feel free to check it out. Next up, we're talking about Atari Jaguar emulation with BigPEmu, and BigPEmu version 1.092 has just released. We've got some performance improvements and some brand new features. I'll drop a link to BigPEmu in the description below, and feel free to check it out. One of the new features included in BigPEmu 1.092 is Rewind. Yes, you can rewind your gameplay. And there's actually a network rewind as well, which is incredibly impressive. Now, Rich does advise if you are using the network rewind feature, you will need a powerful PC. Major props to Rich for making this emulator even better. And last up here, we're talking about PS1 emulation with Duckstation, and Duckstation just got a brand new release. If you go on ahead and check out Duckstation on GitHub, this is an absolutely massive release. We've got a whole bunch of bug fixes, performance improvements, optimizations, accuracy improvements, and brand new features. Included in this update is Mac support, a setup wizard, support for multi-sampling, and also support for sharing of memory cards and multi-disc games. Duckstation is 100% free, it's open source, but sadly I don't see anything being updated for Android. And speaking about Android, last up here, we're talking about Sega Saturn emulation on Android with Yaba Sanshiro 2 Pro. And there's a beta out now that allows you to customize your controller. If you are curious about Yaba Sanshiro 2 Pro, I'll drop a link to the Google Play Store in the description below, and I'll drop a link to their Discord in the description below as well. You can learn quite a bit of information there. Now, Yaba Sanshiro 2 Pro is not free, so there is that to consider. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a bunch today. Let me know your thoughts about absolutely any of it in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.